Welcome to another GeoGuessr cheater review where we go over reported players and I share my thoughts whether I think they are cheating or not. And let's start with the first game. What do we have? We have a moving game, 900 to 1000 rated player, and they've played quite a lot of duels. We can see this is a recent edition where we can see how many duels they've played, and they've played a lot of duels, so fair enough. Let's see. What do we see in this game? So they are looking around. Well, this is a moving game. Okay, they are moving, looking at the signs. Okay. I mean, the movement is a bit slow, but I mean, maybe their internet is slow. And okay, I saw absolutely nothing suspicious here. They didn't even guess the right city. I thought maybe they guessed Dakar, which also wouldn't be anything too suspicious, but okay, there was absolutely nothing suspicious. And as always, if you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. Let me know in the comments in which rounds do you think I might have been wrong, or am I too aggressive, too passive? Let me know all of that. So not guilty on either account. Let's keep going. And as always, I gotta mention that my decision alone doesn't affect if they get banned or not. It's many people reviewing these cases. So just because I marked someone as guilty doesn't mean that they get banned. So just so you know. Wait, did it say, what did it say? Oh, it said Maribor, but no, it says market, farmer's market. That's a weird ad for a farmer's market. It looks very spooky, but okay. Is this, what is this? Yeah, this is Iceland, yeah. Oh, I think it even says Iceland here now. Yeah, Icelandia or something. Same player, it looks like, moving 900 to 1000, same amount of games. Now with the duels played, I think it's we can more safely assume that whether or not it's the same person as before, because it's another variable that we can compare. I mean, the previous one I saw absolutely nothing suspicious. We'll see if there's anything suspicious here, but there are plenty of Iceland clues here, so the country should be pretty clear. We had the domain name there, we have Icelandic street signs, the new wide Icelandic car, blur. Yellow signs, well, plenty of Icelandic clues. Is there anything suspicious? No. Not seeing anything. Well, let's maybe I'll be bold enough to maybe skip ahead just to see if anything suspicious happens, because this round is taking a while. Well, they're just moving around looking at signs, not even pausing for that long anywhere. Yeah, I have no idea why this player has been reported, and they just guess near the capital. Yeah, not guilty. Will we get the same player again? Same player again? Well, I'm going into this assuming they're probably legit. Because I genuinely have no idea why they have been reported. I haven't seen anything suspicious yet. Oh, that's a pretty clock tower somewhere in the US. Very hilly. Without looking at the map, where would I go? I would maybe go... Maybe West Coast? Is it? No, it's East Coast. Well, Virginia would have been my second guess. Oh, okay, there is a bigger pause here, to be fair. Okay, this is a bit of a sussy pause. Why are we pausing on this sign for so long? Now, this is the first suspicious thing that I'm seeing here. I would have gone... Okay. Well, the player did guess the right state, but yeah, that pause was suspicious, I gotta be honest. But I mean, not every pause means that someone is Googling, of course, as well. Maybe they were reading this, trying to read this small sign as well. That's certainly possible. Vehicles left over. Yeah. I mean, together with those previous rounds that we had where I saw nothing suspicious, I'm willing to give them benefit of the doubt that they were just leaning in, trying to read this sign, maybe trying to figure out what's on that trash bin. So I would say not guilty here. Again, if you disagree, feel free to let me know. And next round, someone else, no moving game, decently high rated, 1000 to 1100 and 700 to 800 games played. Let's see what we get. We have got these Russian signs, Russian bollards, big antenna. So this would be clearly Russia. No readable signs, I don't think. Just some landscape. So, did they guess very close? Is that why they were reported? Because I'm not seeing anything very suspicious. Volgograd. I mean, it's a good region guess. I didn't see anything too suspicious. That's just seemed like a good region guess to me. They looked around, guessed the big city, and well, I don't think they were guilty here. Let's keep going. Next round. This would be, is this the same? This is the same player, yeah. We get some Norwegian long dashes, some black and yellow chevrons there in the distance. But again, looking around. This time there are some texts around, but I don't think they are. I mean, there are some pauses here and there, but I'm not finding them too suspicious. Seems like a lovely Norwegian town. Now, how close are they gonna guess? They are going with Sweden, which, I mean, fair enough. It did look a bit Swedish. Okay, so they are guessing Sweden but near to the location, which is always suspicious if you guess close to the actual location but in the wrong country. I mean, it is a bit sussy, yeah, but again, I didn't see anything suspicious in their, like, movement or like some pauses here and there, but I would say not guilty personally. Am I being too kind today? I don't know. Maybe I am. Everyone seems legit to me. Well, let's see in the next round. Same player again. What do we get now? This would be Russia. Is this Far East Russia? What can we see? Okay, we can't see yet, but I would guess Far East Russia. Feels Far East. I think we had some big mountains in the distance. Lots of Cyrillic everywhere. Vostok, Severovostok. Yeah, it is Far East. Yeah, that was... Ooh. I didn't like that pause before zooming into the actual city. I mean, maybe they were scanning, but... This one felt like the most suspicious round to me. They zoom in. Maybe they're scanning. They're just... I mean, it didn't say the city itself there, did it? What's the city? Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. Yeah, this one was the most sussy round, but I would still say not guilty. I think. Alright, next case. Someone else not moving. 700, 800, 400 to 500 duels. So this is the least duels we've had today. Others had more duels played. Okay, we have a sign, and we have a big pause looking at that sign. Do we have our first Googler of the day? It seems likely, yeah. It seems likely. Well, and how close are they gonna guess? That's always a question as well. And they just happen to guess very closely indeed. Wow. What a great guess. Wow, great region guessing in Brazil, I gotta say. I have lots to learn from this player, clearly. So, not scripter, definitely a Googler, I would say. Next round, same player. Let's see if the pattern repeats. Oh, this is a much faster game. This is a much faster game. Looking around, and just a space plonk, which wasn't very close. I was thinking this looks very Latvian. It actually was Latvia. No, okay, this one was legit. This one was legit. Just a space plonk in the Baltics didn't seem too suspicious to me. Same player, likely. Same stats at least. And... well, there is a sign in the distance, but that wasn't readable. This round... yeah, well, Chile, yeah, well, Chile is definitely... ooh, that's a close guess. Chile is definitely gettable here. That was a very close guess, but I mean, those signs were not Googleable. They're just too far. I can't read them. But the Chile is gettable, and you can always get lucky with your plonk. So I would say that this one. I would say this one was legit as well. Okay, this one is the lowest rated player we've had, less than 500 rating, moving game, but quite a lot of duels played. Let's see what we get here. Looks like it might be a pretty long round. Moving around, well, we have a Russian flag on that well. Let's maybe speed up, see if we can find, like, if they find some sort of a sign or something. I don't really want to sit 3 minutes and look at rural Russia here. No. They do find a sign, but they keep going. I mean, they just keep strolling through rural Russia. Nothing interesting is happening here. No signs, nothing really. Do they get a close guess eventually, or why were they reported? Oh, do they? Ooh, they... Ooh. That's a very close guess. Wow. Okay, okay. I mean, but there was absolutely nothing suspicious in this round. Like, they were just strolling. They're very lowly rated as well, so I feel like that might have been their luckiest guess of their life. Because I didn't see anything suspicious in this game. No signs of Googling. Didn't seem like a scripter either. And it's also right in the middle of the Russia, so I would say not guilty. Maybe I'm too kind today, I don't know, but didn't seem too suspicious. This is, I think, the same player, right? Ooh, this is Panama car, yeah. Does this player know the Panama car? Looking around. Space plonk. Not a very close guess, but I mean, it was a space plonk. I mean, you know it's Panama. I personally don't space plonk, even when I know the country, but some people do. Space plonks are definitely suspicious. For such a low-rated player, a space plonk... Panama is definitely gettable, but would I know... Maybe they would know Panama. I mean, you never know what... Even some low-rated players might know Panama car, why not? But the space plonk is what is making me think here. I would say that they're clearly not Googling. About scripting, I would say insufficient evidence. I can't mark them guilty with a clean conscience, but I don't feel like they're clearly not guilty either, so I would go insufficient evidence here. Same player again, let's see. Do we get another space plonk or not? I'm really interested. El Paso. Well, we get a space plonk, yeah. This one wasn't as close. This one is just Mexico. Mexico is definitely gettable here, and this space plonk wasn't as close. So I think probably the previous one was likely legit as well. Now what is this? This is a different player. No moving. 700, 800 rating. Few hundred games. Looking around. No texts visible. I mean, this definitely feels like northern Canada somewhere. This one's actually not that northern. Do they change? Oh, they didn't change. Oh, that's fine. Then I was thinking maybe they changed to the same exact place in the last second, but no. They just guessed the right island, Newfoundland, so I didn't see anything suspicious here. We're not getting many cheaters here, or maybe I'm just letting them go, I don't know. But I'm feeling we're not getting many many cheating rounds. But stay tuned, we're definitely getting some. Wait, what? Yeah, well, this one is clearly not guilty either. The same player. I'm expecting that probably nothing suspicious again. Oh, we have a Spanish sign. Well, this would be Ecuador, right? Or is it... No, this wouldn't be Colombia. This should be Ecuador. Big mountains. Quito, it says the capital on the sign. 55 kilometers to our kind of southish. This is 5Kable. They're looking for cities on the map. Yeah. This one is not guilty. All right, next case. Now moving 800, 900, and quite a lot of duels played. Wait, I'm not seeing the round. Excuse me. That's a bit of a problem, but I'll try to refresh. Well, if I don't see the round, it's hard for me to judge the round. Well, insufficient evidence, I guess. I don't know, maybe the round was removed or something, the location, or I'm not sure. No, moving 800, 900. Okay, looking around briefly. Okay, initially plonking in New Zealand, but we have some Coral Island condominium. Very exciting sign where we're spending a lot of time looking at it. So initially going with New Zealand, we notice a sign, admire it for, I don't know, 15 seconds at this point. And will this wonderful sign make us change our minds here? Well, the car definitely helps with the going. Is this... Do we have the is this Northern Mariana Islands? Well, this definitely seems like a Googler. Alright. With how much time they admire this sign over and over. And yeah, they do go Northern Mariana Islands. Yeah, I would say that they were Googling there. Next round, same player, I think. Let's see, do we get any suspicious sign admiration this time as well or not? Do we get any signs here? Well, there are weird pauses, but we don't have any signs. Yeah, these weird pauses are definitely suspicious. We're zooming right in on Liechtenstein. Okay. I mean, Liechtenstein does have coverage nowadays, so... okay, yeah, but doesn't really look like this. We don't get too many luscious palm trees in Liechtenstein. That's such a weird tuk-tuk for Europe. Don't see too many tuk-tuks in Europe. Alright, so these pauses are so weird. Like, there's nothing really to look at here. Let's speed it up a little bit again, because... And do they end up... Okay, they do end up switching to Portugal. This one was a very weird round. This one was a very weird round. Why do they plonk Liechtenstein initially, then spend like most of the round like doing nothing, and end up switching to the correct country? Unfortunately, it's so close to Lisbon. We don't... Well, I can't tell if they just guessed in the capital or maybe they knew it was here. I would say scripting. This one was super suspicious. I would say scripting. But let me know if you disagree. And press that like button while you're at it if you enjoy these cheater review videos. And so I know to make more of them. Because you seem to really like them. So I'm glad you do. I like making them as well. We have a sign here. We zoom in on it. Then we pause for a while. This is a pretty new player. Not that many games played. And they are already pretty highly rated. Which is... It always could be a Smurf, of course. There are a lot of Smurfs out there. Or they could be using some assistance that's not really allowed. That's always a possibility as well. Palmhurst. We have Palmhurst. Lots of pauses looking at these signs again. I mean, this player is already in the right area here. Do they hone in to the correct... They do hone in, it seems. This guy seems like a Googler to me. I'm getting... Okay, then they notice Palmhurst, I think, now. To me, I was getting vibe... I mean, my vibe might be wrong, of course. But to me, I was getting a vibe... They're kind of zooming in and out in the general... They know it should be there. where they're zooming in and out, trying to spot the Palmhurst so that it's on the map. Oh, and then they don't even guess there. Oh, because we are entering Palmhurst. Or wait, what? Entering Palmhurst city limits. So let's guess not there. Okay. Yeah, this was a weird one. I would say Googling probably. Maybe it was a weird script, but I would say more likely that was just Googling. All right, next one. What do we have? We have Estonia. Kuressaare. Kuressaare is pretty known, pretty findable, I would say. So, if they know any, like, some Estonian cities, they might be aware. It doesn't seem like they are aware, because if you know Kuressaare, you would zoom right in, right? Because it's the biggest city here on Saaremaa. They didn't pause for too long, though, here. I didn't think. Wait, for how long was that pause? Let me just count. Around 7 seconds. Oh, it's the same player as before, I just noticed as well. Yeah. Well, the pause wasn't too long, but it wasn't negligible either. I mean, with the combination of the previous round, I would say not guilty for scripting, and for Googling, I would put insufficient evidence. I'm not confident to go either way there. This is the same person again. Let's see, do we get some more pauses looking at signs or not? Okay, that one wasn't too suspicious. Oh, this is a bit suspicious. With this pause after looking at the sign. Not even looking anywhere else, just on the sign and... Oh! Oh, this is a team duel. Team duels are always harder to judge, because you never know what the other person is noticing. The other player already had their plonk on the border here. In Czechia. I mean, they zoom right in on the sign, then wait for like 10-15 seconds, and then guess pretty close, without really looking around. I would say Googling. This is a... Wait, what? Another black round. This is a very highly rated player, so I was really interested to see what happens there, because very highly rated player with very few games. So that's always suspicious. Unless they do like a space plonk right on top. Yeah, I can't judge this. Insufficient evidence. Alright, let's... Oh, okay, same player, but we actually see the round now. That's good. Let's see. Oh, well, this is reunion. We had the car, right? The player seems to ignore the car. Oh. Did they notice the car? No? Or what? Or maybe they're looking for the city name. Most people just plonk in reunion and just move on. In duels. Reunion, okay. They do end up going reunion, the wrong side. Wait, we did have water, no? No, we had mountains. Mountains to our south. So going here doesn't make much sense. I mean, the guess wasn't the greatest, but from a 1300 plus player, I would have expected to see something different. But I mean, around itself, I didn't see anything too suspicious. Guessing Southern Coast doesn't make much sense there, but guessing Southern Coast alone isn't enough to mark someone as guilty, not in my book at least. Let's finish reviewing this player. This should be the last game of this player, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see, we have some Thai flags up there. What are they scanning for? Looks like they're scanning for something, but did we have some sort of text or something? What are we scanning for? No, we have no texts. At least nothing that we like zoom in and look at. We have 3 Thai flags and 2 some other flags. And then we look at the map, scan for things, and end up... Okay, this is a weird one. What were we scanning for there? Maybe... Maybe the person has seen pro players scanning maps. And then decided, oh, to look like a pro I need to scan a map. So let's scan a map, and oh, I found it. Whatever I was looking for. Because it makes no sense. What are we scanning for? If they know the flag, then there's nothing to scan for. They know where it would be. What are those flags? I think they're company flags, surely. Yeah, I don't know. This player seems to be playing really weirdly. I marked the previous one as not guilty. I will mark this one as guilty this round. I don't know. Well, let me know in the comments what were your thoughts. If you enjoyed it, press that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and on the right side there will be another cheater review video I think you will enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, and big thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members for making this channel possible.